All righty. Can you tell us a little bit about Don't Say Sorry?
Yeah, so similarly to what we were saying before about being able to be in the grief space, Don't Say Sorry is about grief. I wrote it after my stepfather died very suddenly, and I was spending time with my mother, who was dealing with her new widowhood, and people kept on saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry,"
Mhm.
which is, of course, like what you say. But there was something about the way that people were interacting with her saying that word, that
Sorry for
phrase,
your loss. Yeah.
sorry for your loss, that felt like a wall that they were putting up to not have to like go any further in
Mm.
empathizing with her and like joining her with her grief. And so it became almost like an isolating phrase. And so that song is about how even though like grief and death is one of the most shared experiences that we have as humans, just like birth, we don't know how to be with each other in it, our culture, without
Mhm.
isolating each other. And so, the sun rises and falls. We all experience that. We see that. And it's a question of how do we learn how to better share in our collective grief, and then at the end tying that to our collective grief about the destruction of our ecosystems. Forest in the Kiln was the original name of that song, which was written about, which is about these giant kilns that they built in the mountainside in Wassaic, New York, where they stuffed all the trees to make coal so
Oh.
people in this New York City could have heat, but they burned down the forests of New York. And so it's like this grief of like, what are we doing? And like, what is the impact of this way that we're living here?